indeed, folks. Things that may surprise you about Jag is that I actually really like this album by the Pierces. This was their first one. They released it a few years ago. It's got a fantastic production on it with this really deep bass that runs all the way through it. And that song in particular, Love You More, that was the first one I heard. It's an awesome song. The harmonies on this are brilliant. And it reminds me very much of the sort of the 60s Mamas and the Papas and that kind of, you know, the New Seekers, that kind of sort of vibe that it's got to it. It really is a brilliant album. It took me by surprise, I must say, because you know me, I like my sort of Hawkwind and Sex Pistols and things, but when this came out, I had to go and buy it just because of that one song, Love You More, that I heard. I don't think it was a single. They say the singles on this one are Love, You'll Be Mine and Glorious, but I can't remember them. But they are, the whole album is just packed with great hooks and lilting harmonies. It's just a fantastic thing to listen to, and the whole atmosphere is just so 60s. It's a brilliant album. Thoroughly recommend you get it and have a listen to it. Maybe take you a couple of listens to get into, but with me, I was hooked straight away. As I said, it's just the harmonies of the two girls and the chap who produces it and writes the songs and plays with them as well. He's very talented. Great production on this thing. Absolutely wonderful. So there you go, the Pierces. The album's called You and I. You can probably get it in the bargain bins now, I would imagine, because they're still on the go, the Pierces. They still are on the go. I think they've had 2 or 3 albums out by now, but this was the first one, and it is a fantastic debut album. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. Right, here's today's bun of the day, folks. It's just a normal cupcake, this one. Looks good though. Right folks, we're around the back again, and I found this rather wonderful flower. I don't actually know what it is. I'm going to check it out though, because it's a wonderful thing. It's amazing what grows in the most inhospitable of places, isn't it? Let's have a look at this in a close-up. Right, what are you, I wonder? Shall I check you out and see? A big there's more over here. Right, that's me just coming home from work at the moment. It's now 3:45, so we'll go and have a cup of coffee and something to eat, chill out for a bit. Just got into the house, folks. What do I see on the floor? Look down there. Suitcases packed. Is my wife ready to leave me? What's going on? No, hope not. Oh no, they're empty, thank goodness. Right. Right, here we are outside the best chip shop in Dundee, Tony's Chippy. And tonight I'm getting a king rib supper, skinny king rib. You get sort of half chips, and the price is really reasonable as well. So there we go, Tony's Chippy. We've got some kids behind us here who want selfies with the famous Jag, the Shannon boy. We want a selfie with you. There it is, taken. Right, here we are inside the best chip shop in Dundee, and the owner, there's Graham, he's the owner. He's like me, he's very famous in Dundee, Graham, aren't you? Always,
well, not as famous as you,
well, obviously not quite as famous, but never mind, sir. You do the better chips and the best chips in Dundee, I would say.
Oh, thank you very much.
So,
You're a special
Tony's.
star, very good friend.
Tony's is the chipper to come to, folks. Definitely. So there it is, folks. The king rib supper. Skinny king rib supper. Excellent. Thank you, Graham, and the girls. Now, for some reason, folks, I've always had a fascination with fungi. I suppose it's because, well, when we're out and about on our adventures, or even on my Jag lives, when I see a bit of fungi, I'm fascinated by it. It's just because it's always there, and I want to know what it is, and what, you know, why is it there? What's it doing? A lot of people think fungi, you know, is horrible and it goes with dark, smelly, rotten places, which is true, but a lot of the places I go are dark and rotten and smelly, I suppose, so there's always something there. And I like to know what it is and what it's doing. So there you go, I've got this fantastic Hamlin guide to mushrooms and toadstools. I've also got an app on my phone, Mushroom Identifier, which is pretty decent. So it's good to know what's around. And, you know, I mean, you can eat a lot of the fungi. I mean, goodness me, I mean, you eat mushrooms that are in the supermarket, don't you? There are a lot of good ones out there. And it's just interesting, another interesting thing that I like to know about. And as we leave the bingo, it's nice and empty tonight. There it is. The day is over. Tomorrow will be a new day. Right, folks, that's it. Another day is over. Tomorrow is Friday. So we will see you then. Another uneventful day here in the world of Jag lives. God's sake. Okay, never mind. They can't all be good. That's 2 unexciting days this week. What is going on? We'll have to make them a little bit more exciting. So, I wish you good night, folks. Thanks very much for watching. See you again tomorrow. Bye for now.